Well, Athena and I meet here every Wednesday and talk about the fact that there's nothing to do in Fresno, right? People always say that about Fresno, nothing to do in Fresno. Well, turns out there is something to do in Fresno almost every single day, and we try to spotlight those things here on our show. And to that end, we asked our friend Stephanie D'Angio from the Fresno Dixieland Society. Is there things to do in Fresno?
All the time. There are so many things to do in Fresno, like you said, every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Right.
And speaking of that, we have a dance coming up on Sunday, June 9th, which is featuring the Blue Street Jazz Band and the Sounds of New Orleans. And it's at Dixieland, but they play a variety of music.
Didn't that band start in Fresno?
They did.
Yeah.
They started in Fresno, and they also started the Dixieland Society way back in 1981.
Your Dixieland Society,
Yes.
the same one.
The same
Wow.
one. So anyway, it's very nice that they will be kicking off our season in June this year, and then we will, of course, continue with 3 other dances, one in August, one in October, and one in December with different bands, and then finalizing it with our big Mardi Gras celebration, 4 days of wonderful music at the DoubleTree Hotel downtown Fresno.
Now, you don't bury people with events like every single week. It's just
Nope.
about every other month.
Yep.
And they're nice events.
And they're nice events, and they're in the afternoon. From 1 to 5, we have the band playing. There is a dance lesson, and we do call them the Sunday dances, but they're really fundraisers and live concerts and parties, and we have prizes and raffles and things, because what we're trying to do is keep traditional jazz music alive for future generations. And we do that by having these dances, and the money we raise goes to send high school students to jazz camp.
And that's very expensive to go to those camps.
It's very expensive. And the one we send them to and have
here's
for...
some of your kids there.
Yeah,
that you've
right
sent.
there.
These
Yeah.
are high school students?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And they are... We give the money to the directors of the high schools that participate in the jazz festival that we have. Right. And if they have 1 or 2 kids that, want to go and can't afford it, or, whatever the deal is, we let them have that scholarship money, and then we send them. And then we try to give them some spending money to boot. So we pass the hat at the festival as well. So it's very nice, because it's the way to pass the torch, so to speak, at the Tea Garden Jazz Camp, to keep the traditional jazz music alive by having professional jazz musicians work intensively with the kids, something they wouldn't normally get here in town, or,
Now,
at
I
high
understand
school.
from these dances, all the money goes to the kids.
All the money goes to
Not
the
like
kids.
you take it and pay for the band or the bar or anything else. It all goes to the kids.
All the money goes to the kids. We have sponsors for other things, and we do other things to raise money. And we have some very generous donors, sponsors, and volunteers. And I would like to say thank you very much to all of those people, because without them, we couldn't do it. But we like to do this for several reasons. We want to keep jazz music alive. We want to expose young adults and all people to jazz music. We like to give people a place to come and dance that's safe in a nice venue, and to hear live music, because it's kind of disappearing.
Right, it is. It
It really is.
We were talking about the social aspect. Now, I'm not going to dance, and that's okay,
That's
right?
perfectly okay.
I'm just going to go for a social evening. I love to watch people dance, especially the Dixieland Society people really know how to dance.
Well, it's fun, and the Dixieland people, sometimes they dress, sometimes they're in costume. We're kind of doing a Flag Day theme, because Flag Day will be June 14th, and it kind of follows right past Memorial Day. And it's just a great social event. And I think what people miss these days is that because they're online and they're social networking and they're on Facebook and Twitter, they think that, they have all the socializing that they need. No. But it's passive socializing. Yep. It's very different than actually being there and feeling the music and, seeing people dance and smiling and laughing. It's very contagious to have a good time.
It really is. So I'm going to have a cocktail there.
Yes, absolutely.
But let's just say it is a whole family event. You could bring your kids.
You can. You can bring your kids. You can bring, your aunts, your uncles. You can bring grandma and grandpa. I mean, there is something for everybody of all ages. And, we like to encourage some of the senior citizens to come, because this is music that, they may remember and enjoy and things of that nature, even if they don't dance. And this is, when I say it's a dance, the eyes glaze over. First thing people say is, I don't dance. Yeah. And I realize that. But it's not really just a dance. It's a whole party, social event, and it's a fundraiser for the kids. We bill it as a dance because we know there's a whole dance society in Fresno.
I didn't know that.
I know. A lot of people don't. There are several dance societies in Fresno, and we like to give those people an opportunity as well.
They get to come dance.
So they get to come and dance, but you do not have to be a dancer. And if you kind of want to test the waters, we have a free dance lesson with the price of admission.
Like about a half hour before
half
the
an
whole
hour
thing?
before. So if you come at 12:30, we have Chris and Veronica. They teach a variety of dances, and they usually do a little swing because that's a kind of upbeat, jazzy sort of dance to do to Dixieland. It can be done to anything that a Dixieland band plays. Right. And also any other kind of social band that plays social dancing. Swing is a very acceptable, easy dance to learn and to do. And it's fun. And I remember last week when I was here, Athena said, "Can I bring Nico?"
Athena wants to take her
son. And you can. We have, of course, dance etiquette and rules. We don't want people doing flips and dips and knocking people over and doing all of that. But I mean, for most part, it's very family friendly, and you can come. And I'll tell you, kids love music.
Right. And you don't have to go for the whole.
You don't have to go for the whole. No, you don't have to
hours?
go for the 4 hours. You can come 12:30. You can watch the dance lesson if you don't want to take it. Again, we do have the no host bar, so in case you need a couple shots of courage before you get out there, that's possible too. And we have a few, small snacks. It's not lunch or dinner, but you can eat before you come. A few snacks. There is an open bar. Not an open bar. Excuse me, a no host bar, and then we have some raffle prizes and things too. And so it's a lot of fun. And just the music is fun. And it's a live band. So it's a concert. Mm-hmm. A lot of people pay lots of money to go to concerts.
But this isn't that much just even to go to the dance. How much is it?
It is $10 for members and $15 for non-members. And membership saves you $5 on each dance. So you get your money back fairly quickly. And on top of that, it saves you money on the ticket to come in to the Mardi Gras Festival. Right. So it saves you $20 on that ticket.
I've done the math. You just join the organization and you save the amount you paid to join.
That's right,
easily,
you do.
So.
And it goes to a good cause, once again. All the money, even the people that, volunteer and they put on these things, we all donate to the cause as well. Not just with our time, but,
So Sunday,
June 9th.
And that's from 1 to 5 p.m. And tell us where it is.
Okay, it's at the Fresno Elks Lodge at 5351 North Diana Court. And that is between Fresno and Blackstone, just off of Barstow. So we have moved. Last year we were at a different location. So this is a brand new location. It's a very lovely place. Mm-hmm. Parking is available. It's safe. And again, just a lovely venue and a lovely event. And we'd really like to have you join us.
Have we covered everything?
I think we have.
Right. Go to, what's the website?
The website is www.fresnodixie.com. You can call John at 779-2484 for further information. And if you go to our website, you can see all the different bands that come to Mardi Gras. A lot of those are the bands that will come and play for our dances. So it's just... you'll see pictures and all kinds of fun things because we always have something fun going on. And yes, it's happening here in Fresno, believe it or not.
Always something to do in Fresno.
Always.
Go to FresnoDixie.com. If you didn't get the web address or the phone number, call me here at Central Valley Talk. We're making up a little ad that's going to run every couple times an hour, so people will see it over and over and over, and finally, hopefully, say, I'll go already. It'll be fun. It'll be worth your time and effort, and I bet once they go once, they come all the time.
I think you will. I think you will enjoy it. And if it turns out that maybe it's not your cup of tea, you might know somebody that would enjoy it. So we'd appreciate if you would pass it on. Thank you.
We'll be back with more Mike and Athena right after this. Don't go anywhere.